We all know the story. The man is steel, faster than a speeding bullet, bulletproof, but bring a shiny green rock around him and he drops like a freaking fly. But did you guys know that green isn't the only flavor of Superman's worst nightmare? There's a whole rainbow of radioactive space rocks out there. Some strip his power, some switches his mind, and there's even one that turned him into a telepathic giant villain. Well, today we're going to break down every single type of kryptonite in DC history and how they ruined Superman's day. Chapter 1. The Originals. Green is the most common form. This literally is the radioactive debris of his home planet Krypton. When Superman gets too close, the radiation replaces his solar energy cells. It causes immediate physical weakness, excruciating pain, and will eventually kill him if he stays exposed to it for too long. And this is a fun fact. Humans aren't safe from green kryptonite either. Lex Luthor once wore a kryptonite ring in order to keep Superman away, and years later it gave him cancer. But what happens when the rock changes color? Enter red kryptonite. Unlike green kryptonite, red kryptonite doesn't harm him physically. It lowers his inhibitions, turning him into a mean, chaotic, selfish rebel. And the wildest part is the effects of red kryptonite are totally unpredictable and they last for 48 hours. In older comics, it even turned Superman into a giant ant, a dragon, and one time it made him go bald. The bizarre variants, gold, blue, and white. Chapter 2. Enter the weird ones. If you think getting turned into a giant ant is weird, let's talk about permanent damage. Let's talk about gold kryptonite. Now, gold kryptonite is arguably the most dangerous thing in the universe for Superman. It doesn't kill him, but it permanently destroys his body's ability to be able to process the radiation from the yellow sun. All it takes is one touch of gold kryptonite, and Superman loses his ability to fly, super speed, and super strength forever. It's gone. Finito. So if Superman ever by chance touched gold kryptonite, he's getting reduced to a regular human. Then we have blue kryptonite. Now, blue kryptonite is a bit of a paradox because it doesn't actually hurt Superman at all. It does, however, hurt his evil clone Bizarro. It acts just like green kryptonite does for Superman. So if blue kryptonite was utilized against Bizarro, he would be brought to his knees. And if he was exposed for long enough, it would eventually kill him. That now brings us to white kryptonite. White kryptonite is different. It doesn't hurt Superman, it doesn't hurt humans, and it doesn't hurt his evil clones. It does, however, hurt plant life. So if your yard is full of weeds, just go get some white kryptonite and it'll get the deed done. Chapter 3. The Mind Benders. Silver, pink, and black. Now we get into the psychological stuff. This is where DC writers really started having fun. First up, silver kryptonite. Now, silver kryptonite was originally introduced as a altered substance that causes intense paranoia and hallucinations. Superman begins to believe that his family and closest friends are plotting to kill him, which makes him very volatile and dangerous. Now, a lot of you DC fans have probably heard of this next one, and let's be honest, it's because it's pretty funny. Now, next up is pink kryptonite. Pink kryptonite was originally introduced in an alternate timeline in 2003. Now, if Superman touched this stuff, it temporarily altered his sexuality, turning him into a flamboyant you-know-what. And as some of you might know, it was hilariously retconned in later iterations. So instead of changing his sexuality, it would change his gender. And last on this particular set of kryptonites, we have the color black kryptonite. Now, if Superman touches this kryptonite, it splits his personalities into two separate physical bodies. It makes one completely pure good and the other completely true dark evil, and Superman has to fight his evil self just to survive. Chapter 4: Synthetic and Cosmic Variants. Platinum, Kryptonite, and Krypton inverted. So, what happens when humans try to make their own kryptonite, or when kryptonite gets altered by cosmic energy? First, there's Kryptonite, created accidentally by Supergirl while trying to find a cure for green kryptonite. This version does nothing to Kryptonians. Instead, it gives ordinary Earth cats and mice temporary superpowers. This is actually how Supergirl's pet cat, Streaky the Super Cat, got his powers. Now, on the flip side, we have Platinum Kryptonite. This is the ultimate gift. If a human touches it, they permanently gain all the Superman's powers. We also can't forget Periwinkle Kryptonite, which causes Superman to lose all of his inhibitions and start dancing. Or Magno Kryptonite, which is magnetically attracted to anything from Krypton, making it impossible for Superman to fly away from it. So there you have it. Superman might look invincible, but his weakness isn't just one green rock. Writers have spent decades building a literal rainbow of ways to take down the Man of Steel. Which type of kryptonite do you think is the most terrifying? Would you want a piece of platinum kryptonite to get your own powers? Or is the risk of turning into a giant ant from red kryptonite too high? Alright guys, that's the video. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more comic lore breakdowns. And hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. And I appreciate you guys. Until next time, out.